Oh, shiver me timbers. We're gonna do a post edit. Wipe. We'll figure that out. But we're zooming in right now. We need to get you to watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged, because you can get all of Dragon Ball Z faster and a little bit more entertaining. Because, to be fair, anime is its own media. It is like a whole new language you have to learn. It is a whole new form of acting you gotta learn.
Acting?
Like, you're used to watching a bunch of Hollywood movies, and then a bunch of indie movies come out, you're like, huh?
I see what you're saying.
And then you start watching anime, you're like, why is everybody screaming at the end of their sentence? That's just the Japanese theater actor coming out.
The inflection in their voice. Is it like that over there in Japan? Do they yell at you like that at the end of every sentence?
That's the thing. And shouts out Filthy Furanku. He has a fun little video calling people out like that. But like, no. Real Japan is not an anime. Real Japan is you have a heart attack in the subway and somebody sees you and awkwardly looks away and steps out of the train.
No, jeez.
That's Japan.
Wow.
He's like, no, man, we're not
escape.
He's like, no. You stop learning all this fucking anime Japanese.
What about
pick up a book?
What about the King of the Hill episode when they go to Japan? Is it like that when they
there
kind of like the business? Is that like the business district? You got to pass out a card. That's how everybody knows.
No, yeah, actually, and that's where I kind of like really liked in college, in art, Trumpetino school, learning to be a.
When you enrolled there, did they give you like a box of colored pencils or anything? Like nothing.
They gave me everything, actually. So, yeah, I did get a box of colored pencils. It was not a box. It was a tin.
Did they give you or did you pay for?
I mean, technically I paid. Like, I had to pay to get in, to get all the stuff. So, they're like, it's swag. I'm like,
I was going to say it's a paid swag bag.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I better get something. So, like, that was the coolest part. They gave us a bunch of actual usable stuff.
Anxiety and debt.
Yeah.
Those were included.
Look, the worst part of it is that they upsold themselves. They're like, guys, this is a $200,000 degree. For you, $5K, $50K. I'm like, okay.
We're getting a deal.
Well, okay. And so, like...
You were shopping colleges on Temu.
Yeah, it was either that or I went to Chico or Berkeley. And honestly, I didn't want to go to a traditional school to learn art, because going through the public school, I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
maybe I go to a dedicated art school. Unfortunately, it was Trump. But you know what? After learning a couple things, he really didn't do anything. He just bought it.
TAI. Trump Art Institute.
Yeah. Diversifying. I get it. But where were we?
Anime.
We need to get you in DBZ Bridge. Because also, it's I want to say it's an example in writing within limits. Because they're trying to make it all funny, but still tell the same story, and kind of close loose ends that people would have.
Gotcha.
Where it could be like easily explained, or where people like misconstrued it, because sometimes it's confusing. It's like, no, this is totally happening right now. I am murdering a child right now. type things.
Jeez.
Where everyone was like, no. He could have like left and it was like a timed explosion. They're like, no. Explicitly, this happened right now. So, watch it. It's beautiful and it's funny, haha.
It's funny, haha.
Dude, because at first, I don't know what else to compare it to, but it starts out so fucking grungy. Like it's actually just a bunch of like silly, goofy jokes loosely following the plot. But then like the last one, it's basically the exact same plot, but with punched up jokes. With punchline jokes. Like,
yeah, I could tell they were using some language I wouldn't hear on normal TV.
It's beautiful. And I mean, I get it. There are some legalities around it where some of the guys are like, we hate them. They are evil.
Not everybody's take is gonna be accepted.
But it would be like Pedro Pascal being asked what he thought of like a parody retelling of the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Like he's got that contract.
Yeah.
He's like, just Mr. Fantastic.
So of course, yes, Incredibles was a great film.
He's like, I cannot comment on that, but if they are using our image improperly, that's illegal. Well, then like you ask homie who did the thing, he's like, no, this is fucking fantastic, man. We're the Fantastic Four. That's awesome. That's kind of the vibes.
I like that you brought up Fantastic Four because
I haven't watched it.
I know you haven't, but that doesn't stop the Marvel train from rolling.
We got to get our anime right now.
So, since we didn't really bring it in last time, though we did touch on it, let's dive into a little Marvel madness.
Dude, turns out I didn't pay enough attention to Marvel Rivals. This last update, they added a new character.
Oh, who's this? Am I going to get excited?
Remember how I love the irony because that same day that we were talking about
Magneto?
No. What else big happened in X-Men 97? The whole reason Xavier returns.
Yeah. Remember it. Gambit.
I came home, booted up my good old Marvel Rivals.
Ooh, Gambit's on there.
They threw Remy LeBeau.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure it's our boy, exactly from the X-Men.
97.
He's looking like a little snack. This I forget what studio, but studios behind Marvel Rivals. Everybody's a snack. He's a healer.
Okay, that's weird. He's usually an exploder.
He does do damage, but if you hit your character, if you hit homies, you heal them.
Oh,
there's a little red deck, black deck whole situation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
play the cards you're dealt.
Yeah,
type deal.
So it's pretty cool. I like my little Gambit. I like my little swamp rat.
Nice. So aside from Marvel Rivals, which I've still not been playing, but back more on the entertainment side, CCXP Brazil is coming up this weekend, and there's a lot of rumblings through the other channels that I watch, that there may be a sneak peek of Doomsday trailer, like a 30 or 45 second clip shown. Disney Plus is confirmed to have a panel. That was just confirmed late last week, just after Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. But if Disney Plus is going to be there, I mean, obviously, maybe we'll get a trailer for Daredevil Season 2. Ooh. Maybe we'll get our first look at the Punisher special. But a lot of people are making sense that they're not going to hold that trailer, which is confirmed to come out on Fire and Ash on the 19th or the night of the 18th, whatever, that Thursday night. They're going to drop that trailer just before. So I think that Monday or Tuesday, maybe during Monday Night Football, that way it gives people a few days to watch it online, and then they'll have a actual theatrical cut that if you go, it'll have maybe 2 or 3 additional scenes.
See, all these movies you're bringing up, I'm realizing they're all on Marvel Rivals. Like, the coolest thing I realized last half season, they threw in Daredevil. And dude, they actually do Daredevil right. You can see clearly in game, like within like 10 feet, but everything else is a fog. But you can see them
right
throughout the entire map. I was like, Daredevil! And I mean, Punisher was in since day one. So we got Punisher and Daredevil.
Yeah, I see some of it come across on like my feed on social media. I'll see like Marvel Rival stuff because we talk about it and the phones listen.
Yeah.
But also I see like ads on YouTube all the time, like in between videos, which new characters are coming out. Usually it's way after the fact that you tell me. And I'm like, oh yeah, B was talking about that.
You get some visuals. I do see what you mean by that cinnamon. Because earlier it was more fruity, but
it's that aftertaste. Tastes more cinnamony. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't follow the movies too much, but now that you're bringing them up, it's like I kind of want to see if Daredevil and Punisher have any in-betweens lines that I haven't looked into. Because with Remy showing up, I try to play with all the characters to see who he has unique kills to or like showing up to. I think I really only saw do we have Rogue? No, we don't have Rogue.
We got like Rogue.
One.
He love her. Home on me. Come on.
I forget who. I think it was motherfuck Phoenix.
Jean Grey.
Jean Grey and Wolverine. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, I was hoping for some more because there's like a bunch of X-Men, like straight out characters.
Speaking of X-Men, someone's been going around giving some interviews lately. An actor by the name of Kelsey Grammer. You know what character he plays, right? No, you don't.
I live under a rock.
He plays Beast from the original X-Men. He played Beast in he reprised his role in the post-credit scene for the Marvels. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
You remember she ends up in that other dimension and he's like, I don't know, we were hoping you could tell us more. It seems you fell through a rift in space-time, and then he's like, well, I got to go update the professor, and he walks out. So he's going to reprise his role as Beast in Doomsday. He's also talked about interactions with characters, and it seems like there may be some interaction and dialogue between Beast and Robert Downey Jr.
Hello.
So
what are we getting?
I'm getting excited for this, dude. Like, even if they could give us the entire story right out in the trailer, and I'm still going to be so geeked to see that movie for more context. What do you think the trailer will answer? Do you think the trailer will answer the big question, why it's got to be Downey Doom?
I don't know, man. I feel like that's
or is the trailer going to just leave us with more questions?
It should be leaving us with more questions.
It should, but do you think it'll give a? Do you think it'll like?
You think it'll bait and switch answer us?
Do you think it'll like start to lay the breadcrumbs about like what direction the story's gonna go?
Most likely. I'm thinking that's how it's
Or
gonna
is
go.
it just more of like a sizzle trailer, like, see what we've been cooking? Just wait.
I want it to be sizzle.
I do too.
It needs to be sizzle.
Marvel does have a bad habit of putting too much in the trailer, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with trailers.
But with this trailer being a year out from when the movie releases, do you think it's just going to be that fajita platter that they're going to tote around and look at this, look at this?
It's got to be the fajita platter, man. If they know what they're doing, if they know what they got, it's got to be that fajita platter you see 2 tables down the fucking hall. Like, guys, you can't start giving us answers.
Just more problems? Do you think it'll?
I think that just starts that puts a break in that you're like, oh, I see where it goes.
Some of the rumors online, I don't want to credit sources because I don't remember them, and if they're wrong, I don't want to be spreading misinformation. Considering we are a news outlet,
We are a news outlet, guys.
the Couch Potatoes news desk here. But apparently there's going to be a countdown timer that opens the movie, basically, like countdown to doomsday.
Interesting.
And then part of that plot device in the movie is that Mr. Fantastic, Shuri, and Beast come up with a way to devise a countdown clock on how much time they have to save their universes before ultimately the universes collapse, which, I mean, we all know that the Avengers don't win.
Right.
I mean, we all know that that's how it ends, right? I mean, that we know the starting point. Not really. We don't even know the starting point. We don't know where this movie is going to pick up. The only thing we do know is that the end point is the Avengers are going to lose and Battleworld is going to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot there to unpack, man.
Because look, dude, I just think back to Spider-Man animated Secret Wars. Secret Wars happened, but it didn't happen.
That wasn't even really a true adaptation either.
It was Secret Wars. They we said Secret Wars.
Yeah, no. They used the name just, I mean, sorta. It's a version of Secret Wars, but you're not gonna see that type of Secret Wars. Now,
but that's what I'm saying.
I will say, is Peter Parker and Spider-Man a very big component to Secret Wars? I think he will be. But I've been going hard on. This episode is not sponsored by Blue Chew yet. If you would like to sponsor us, please reach out, or we'll reach out to you. But I've been going pretty hard on some theory videos on anchor beings.
Yeah.
Who is most likely to blame for the multiverse craziness and the Downey Doom? Those are like the 3 things that I've been looking at, and like Easter eggs. Like, have they been setting this up? And there's a scene in Loki season 1 where Mobius tells Loki about a young hunter going. He was sent to go take out a boy in a country by the Black Sea, which is near where fictional Latveria exists, is near the Black Sea. Mm-hmm. And so was that a setup to, because he'd let the variant go? So was that the origin point of this Doctor Doom? Like, it's hard to say. And even going back to, even going back to, I showed you in the last episode my Doom theory of the red and green dress.
Right.
Remember when Tony Stark was showing off his what was that, the Jericho missile? And he's out in the desert.
Yeah.
And the reporter's like, "Oh, Mr. Stark, you go by many names. The Merchant of Death." Is that a tease of maybe Tony Stark goes by many names? One of them could be Dr. Doom.
No.
That's too much of a stretch.
That one, my leg hurts. No. I can see them bringing that back, though. Doing a nice little callback. He comes out, it's like, I come and go by many names.
Right. Because maybe in that universe, he doesn't, in that press conference, go, I am Iron Man.
He knows.
I am Dr. Doom.
Bro. And then it's very Doom of him to come to main MCU, see that he has Tony Stark's likeness. And that's where I'm saying, like, that's where he comes up. It's like, in your world, I would have gone by many other names.
Oh, that would be so cool. That'd be cool.
Dude, put us in the writer's room. I'm not bringing you a paragraph, but I'm bringing you a couple sentences that make sizzle.
Listen, you bring the steak, we'll throw on the garnish.
Come on.
But yeah, as far as other Marvel news, that's really all that I've been doing. I'm super psyched for whatever tidbits of Marvel news we get out of CCXP Brazil. There'll probably be some Star Wars news. Since it's a Disney Plus, they'll probably, roll out, Star Wars stuff. Disney Plus Marvel shows. What else do they got on there? All the other Disney shows and whatever.
All that. Star Wars. Now it's got Hulu stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. What don't they have now?
Right. Pretty much. I mean, there's really only two apps that I circle between on these at this point. It's really just Netflix and Disney Plus.
Yeah, Netflix has been a very good staple out here.
Is that what you've been digging on?
Yeah.
What are you digging into right now on the Netflix?
Like I said last epi, finishing watching the trilogy Austin Powers a couple times. Rewatching Home Improvement. And
again?
Yeah.
Wow.
And because they're taking it off along with Austin Powers, we've been going through How I Met Your Mother again.
Ah, gotcha. Did you know that there's a podcast for that show called How I Made Your Mother?
That's insane. But yeah,
and it's for like the 10 year or whatever, 20-year anniversary of the show or whatever starting. It's 10 years since it's been off.
Yeah.
And 20 years since it debuted. I heard a commercial for it. I just thought.
I feel like
I never watched
put it
that
on
show. So
just in the background in the house too.
Yeah.
Because we do like to watch shouts out Office Ladies, where they go behind the scenes on Office episodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I didn't watch Office either, but I did with Sopranos. I had watched Sopranos, and then I listened to the book by Steve Sciarippa and Michael Imperioli, two guys that were on the show. I listened to their book, which was essentially kind of a transcript of the podcast. So then what I started doing is I started rewatching the show and listening to the podcast. Each episode of the show I'd watch listen to an episode of the podcast. So I've done that. It's pretty cool. It's fun.
I still haven't watched The Sopranos.
So when we have our own show, we'll do an episode. We'll do a podcast like that.
We'll eat sandwiches and watch our episodes. Dude, 'cause
I do that now. We should do an episode of us watching our episode. A very meta.
Yeah, no.
A very meta episode.
When I started seeing people on YouTube do that during the Rona, I was like, entertainment's dead. We're watching what we watched 10 years ago with the people who made it. This is weird.
COVID did bring a lot of like rewatches and stuff like that to the forefront.
People finally got into my type of watching. Oh, you want to binge like 5 shows over and over? It's called the rotation, dude.
That's called comfort watching. Not willing to step outside your comfort zone and check out something new. Like the Very Good podcast right here on YouTube. And also available on Spotify.
We got about 70 episodes, just under. And
we haven't hit our...
we haven't hit 70.
Yeah, we haven't hit 70.
We're under 70.
We can almost file for Social Security.
Bro. Because, no, dude, here's the thing about finding a new show. Some of these are short. And then after I've watched them, I don't want to watch a short show again.
Yeah. I've kind of... So one show I've been watching, you familiar with Mad Men?
I've tried to watch it, and I can only get through like 5 episodes.
It's a good show. That's kind of been my go-to just vegetate show because it's on the AMC Stories channel on Pluto or whatever. So I'll watch it. I could watch it all day, and then I'll go to bed, and it's like I only missed like 6 episodes. Yeah. You just pick right back up, because I've seen the show before. Mm-hmm. But it's then when I get sidetracked and I miss like a day's worth of episodes, it's like, jump back in when I feel comfortable.
I see. Nah, I've tried to, Ed. But I don't know, I feel like I got through my finding long, serious shows era. I want
you got a bank of those ready to go?
Yeah, I got Breaking Bad. And
gotta add Better Call Saul.
I try to watch Better Call Saul. I think I started when there were only 2 seasons.
Don't try, do.
No. I started when there were 2 seasons in. I was like, oh, it's not over yet. I'll wait until I can watch it all.
There's 6 seasons.
There's 6 seasons, and they're finally done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm like...
Vince Gilligan actually has a new show out on Apple TV+. The actress that played... his girlfriend, Kim.
Yeah.
She's the main character in this new show called Pluribus. Friend of the show, Rachel Willis, is really big on that show.
Rachel.
But in an interview recently, he said that for a very funny... I haven't read the article yet, but for a very funny reason... Saul Goodman got out of prison. But if you watch Better Call Saul, you'll know why he's in prison and how he ends up in prison. It's not a try to watch. You should just force yourself to watch the damn show.
I just gotta get down, dude. Because after watching Breaking Bad, I'm like, what?
Because I was like that with Breaking Bad. I could only get like a couple episodes in, and then I had to just walk away from the show, and it never like caught traction with me. It was too slow of a burn at first, but little did I know that it would turn into such a raging inferno because it's amazing.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul was too early in the show for me to keep watching. I'm like, what do I watch? Got into Narcos, finished Narcos. And I think as far as like serious drama movie show, like that's as much as I watched. Because then Stranger Things, and I'm like,
So,
did you ever watch Cobra Kai? Because
Why do you say
I
that?
also dropped off on them too, because they just kept going, and I was like, oh well, I'll pick up when they're done.
bro, they probably. So I know from the time I stopped, they did another season and then a whole ass movie. Karate Kid Legends with Jackie Chan, like that's a follow-up movie to the final season of Cobra Kai.
You're fucking lying.
No.
And he like ties in that Karate Kid.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
fucking lying.
Daniel LaRusso's in it. Like it's him and Jackie Chan. Like they're the stars of the show.
I'm gonna throw up right now, dude.
I told you, dude, I quit. Like I did not pick up the last season.
Uh-huh.
I think I only picked up. Yeah, I think it was just the last season. Because they had gone to the tournament, done the tournament thingy, and what's his name was in prison. John, the bad guy from the first film. Yeah, he was back in prison. They set him up. The ponytailed guy set him up. Silver.
My flabbers are being gasted right now, dude. What the hell?
But yeah, that's a true story. There's a movie out.
Yeah,
It should be on Netflix.
I stopped right after Danielson learned how to kill. And yeah, dude. Then I just fucking drifted into comfort watching. King of the Hill came back.
Saved you.
Yeah, dude.
I
so good.
So like my serious shows that I like to rewatch are obviously Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Bridgerton's the fuck show.
What's that?
Bridgerton's the fuck show.
But it takes forever to come back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now we got like 4 seasons and a spinoff.
No, you have 3 seasons and a spinoff.
3 seasons and a spinoff, so we got 4. We got
Season 4 comes out in 2026, which that's one of the episodes we're gonna have to do is most anticipated movies and TV shows of 2026.
Yeah.
So put that on your calendars and be on the lookout for that over the holidays. But those shows, and then I also like Sopranos. Boardwalk Empire is really good. That's kind of where I go for drama. I watched Weeds once.
I tried to, and it got way too fucky for me. I was like,
yeah, it is a very sex heavy show.
I'm like, great, but now,
yeah, there was talks for a long time that they were going to come back with a reboot or a revival of that show. Like Weeds 2.0, or then they were going to call it Weeds 420. And there was a couple of different ups and downs about it, but I'd take a revival on that. Another season or 2.
Okay.
Just incorporate them back into culture.
Because I did like that in Futurama. They did 2020 it, but 30-20 it. But shit. But what else? What else is on the docket?
So we've been talking about these
Shows that we like to rewatch and stuff. One of the things you watched, we talked about this off camera, but you've watched like 4 seasons of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And about how many seasons of Bob's Burgers? Because these are going to be 2 of the most prime examples I use, but there's several others.
I want to say like 12 seasons in.
I mean, so you're pretty deep into Bob's Burgers, and I think it's happening more and more in the later seasons. It tends to get more frequent, but these animated shows have absolutely zero business being this emotionally charged.
Yes and no. Check it out. Because I'm rewatching a lot of these old shows. Some of these shows that I grew up watching as a child. Because, dude, a lot of these children's shows right now are... It's just actual eye candy. Like, nothing's actually happening. It's just a bunch of movement on the screen. Actually, a bunch of fun colors on the screen and movement.
Right.
You go back to some of these old shows, it's a lot more slow. It is stilted, but it's actually by design. You actually don't want to be watching a whole bunch of movement 24/7.
No, it's overstimulation.
Yeah, so bring it down, and then guess what? The emotions get pulled up to 11. Because, bro... Okay, maybe season 1 and season 2 of X-Men weren't that great. But, like, season 3 through 5, bro? Like, season 5 of X-Men originally? Bro.
Even the X-Men, like, even just recently you watched X-Men 97. I legit shed tears watching that show. Dude. Several times.
Dude, and like you said, it is... But that's the fucking beauty. Who gave them the right to make an actual soap opera condensed down to 20 minutes, 10 episodes, fucking 200 minutes of soap opera animated with a bunch of people in colorful costumes?
That's just great storytelling. If you can look past that and just pull the words, that's just the visual eye candy. Listen to the words, listen to the story.
Rogue finishes off with a fucking black screen. I can't feel you.
Right.
Tears.
100%.
Sobbing. I paused. I had to take a walk around the house. I was like, they did not just do it like that. No.
Right. Now, take a look at Rick and Morty. I know just in the first 4 seasons, there's enough episodes to warrant, a few trips to the psychiatrist.
What? It's like season 1, season 2, where they have to fucking leave the reality because Morty botches it, and they have to take over basically their
new planet,
parallel their world.
Where they say Parmesian. That gets called back. That gets called back in season 8. There's an episode where they say something to Jerry and they're asking him about his universe, and he's like, I don't know our address, but our universe we say something, we say Parmesan weird. It's like Parmesian, and they're like, all right, let's get him back there. So it gets called back, and I like how they keep those continuity issues strung together, because it's obviously the multiverse with Rick and Morty. But the season finale of this season 8, it's a memory episode, Memory Rick, and he basically is like a parasite, because he corrupts Jerry's memories, thinking that Rick was always there and that he's a great guy. And so he's corrupting memories and stuff. So Rick figures this out, pulls him out, puts him in like this prison and whatever. And he figures out a way to get out of this prison. And the subplot is, or not really the subplot, but the other plot is that Rick's got this girlfriend, but he's like got this emotional block, and it's the one memory that he still has left of his wife, because the other Rick from a few seasons back erased all memory of his wife out of all the other Ricks. But this Rick had one memory left, and he got rid of it, and he put it somewhere or whatever, and Memory Rick hijacks that memory. And he basically gets into Beth and like starts changing Beth's memories and stuff. And it's super emotional. It comes down to like she can't live with the memories of Rick not being there anymore. It's, dude, the episode had me in tears. In tears. As a parent, as a father watching,
bro.
I was just like, oh. And my wife, Melissa's not a Rick and Morty person. She was sitting in the chair on her phone or whatever, and I'm watching this episode just bawling. The episode ends, I get up and I walk over. She looks at me and she goes, "Are you crying?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "You don't even know what I just witnessed here. This was like 3-hour therapy session in 30 minutes."
Dude. No, because for real, like, especially with Rick, like, Rick's backstory has always been tragic, man. Because what, in season 3, season 4, where the bugs are trying to hijack the teleporter fuel?
Right, yeah.
And he's showing them, like, his origin story, and it's always been Rick. And he's like, "No!" And he just loses the family! No! And he just fucking mind bends the fucking bugs. He just takes over, dude.
How odd is it that Rick's wife's name is Karen? I just think that's funny. But yeah, and then there's the episode with Eternity, where the hive mind.
Oh yeah.
And then he breaks up with her at the end of the episode, and just that song is just like, that's like when I'm in my feels. That's one of the songs I like to listen to.
No, I do.
ChatGPT has helped me find a lot of the songs that are used in Rick and Morty.
Shut up. Because look, dude,
use technology for good.
Here's the coolest part about what I've seen with Rick and Morty is that they really do a lot of the power trips, and it's just given to one guy, which is the best part about Rick, is that he is the coolest, most coolest, awesomest science boy. And see, the one that you were bringing up with the whole memories thing reminds me of an M&A. Since we started the show with anime, dude, have you ever heard about Bleach?
I've heard of it.
It is kind of notorious for story-wise kind of becoming very goofy. The main character is everything in the world. like if Spider-Man just wasn't Spider-Man, he was also an X-Men, and he's also an Avenger.
But he was.
And he's also a Guardian of the Galaxy.
But he was.
All at the same time.
No.
that is main character in Bleach. Like, he's a Soul Reaper. He's also, they throw in, I'm throwing in a lot of lore, but that, like, ghosts have a whole society, and the whole society keeps a balance of souls in the universe. And in the real world, humans also found out a way to weaponize spiritual power, because the Soul Reapers are coming out and also doing Soul Reaper things, and fucking killing people early because Soul Reaper things. And so it turns out main character Kun, it turns himself into a Soul Reaper because of things. But then later on, we find out he's this taboo thing where he's also an evil ghost. He's a human who turns into a ghost policeman who's also a demon ghost. But then at the very end,
sounds like this guy's got an identity crisis, bro.
Then at the very end, you find out he's also one of these fucking spirit bow shooters that I said earlier that were weaponized humans using spirit energy. Because turns out these spirit energy, spirit arrow guys, spiritual Nazis, actually come in throwing German, being like, "You're dead."
Jeez.
You should watch it. It's pretty hype. It's kind of peak.
You brought up Nazis.
Oh, but that's where I was getting it. He loses his he becomes everything, dude. He loses his powers. He loses his police ghost powers, and by extension his demon ghost powers. But because his mom was we didn't know yet, was a human spirit Nazi princess. Yeah.
Talk about wild story. You were right.
She got attacked by a demon ghost, but one of the police ghost chiefs is out on patrol and sees that she gets attacked, saves her, isn't able to kill this demon ghost, so she's kind of fucked. It's like a werewolf vampire thing. Like, once you get bit, you're kind of dead. You get spiritually infected.
Holy shit.
And he's like, I'm going to protect you.
I'm going to need a lot of drugs to watch this show.
It's really good. It's actually so good. So Captain protects her with the spell. So he has to stay in the real world to keep her alive. But then when main character is a kid, she gets eaten by the same ghost. But because she was attacked by that ghost and spiritually infected, when she had main character, he had this other human ability. He had the perfect demon ghost child power called Fullbringer. And it's, you have a special thing and you make it
use a Fullbringer right about now.
So he gets these powers because he's like, I want powers. But then the guy who taught him how to get the powers was actually like a vampire power sucker. So he took main character's powers so that he could get stronger.
I'm already confused.
Because this dude had a gang of other Fullbringers. And one of the dudes, like his left-hand guy...
Fullbringers and left-hand guys. Wow.
His special power came out of a bookmark. When he activated it, when he used it, it could be a sword, it could be a real sword, or just like bookmarks, he could like go into your mind.
Was this a segment on Reading Rainbow or something?
No, dude. This was an anime, dude. This was an anime. It was peak, dude. He could insert himself like.
Was this
bookmark.
on Toonami before?
Yeah,
I feel like that's where I feel like I've seen it, like
Late
advertised.
night. Yeah. They did not show a lot of this Fullbringer stuff because people were not very interested.
No, that probably sounds that way.
But yeah, dude, this dude's bookmark could like put memories into anything he touched with it. So like he fucked with the main cast by putting himself in their lives. And so then main characters having trouble
so he's
talking
like
to the
Loki
guys.
God of stories.
He's like, I was there the entire time. Like, how could you like go against me? And main character's like, he's literally using his powers. And they're like, but he was literally with us. He's like, he was not. And they're like, he wasn't.
Did you just crack the Doomsday storyline?
That's what I'm telling you, man. This is what I'm saying. Like,
Doomsday's gonna get this power of God story Loki and be like, bros, I've been here the whole time. Don't you remember?
Tony Stark, no. It was me. See, because here's where the power got wacky. Anime got wacky. If he used his bookmark power, not his sword power, he could use bookmark power on inanimate objects. So he could make it so that I put in the memory of the stones that I was here 5 minutes ago and dropped a mine in it. So that when you step right there where I just slashed, it explodes. So it got wacky. Like, it was cool when it's like, I'm inserting my memory in your mind.
Right.
That was cool. But then it's like, what are we doing here?
And then it took a turn.
So,
Jump the shark.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's why we love anime. It gets weird out of nowhere for no... It got boring, so we got to make it...
Jumps the tracks, then they get back on.
Yeah.
As long as they circle back. But you had brought up Nazis, and I know you're a big Spider-Man fan.
Are we talking about the Hydra?
No. We're going to talk about Spider-Man Noir.
Ooh.
Are you familiar with this?
I only know Nick Cage in Spider-Verse.
Okay, so Nick Cage's in the Spider-Verse, Spider Noir is getting a live action
I feel like I've seen something about this.
Amazon Prime show.
Dude.
And he is going to be fighting Nazis in this series. And he's going to drink the cream.
Yeah, I heard
cream
Spider-Man Noir does not get his powers from a spider, I heard.
No?
I've heard.
I don't know. I haven't watched the Spider-Verse movies. so I don't know. I'm not too versed. I am a Nick Cage fan. That's the only reason my dial got tuned in.
Mine was I was like, oh shit, Penny Parker is in Enter the Spider-Verse, and she's in fucking Marvel Rivals, and those are two very completely different art styles. Let me see what were the other characters? Because I kind of did a little research on Porky Parker. I'm like, okay, he's more of a gag character. That's fun.
I watched breakdown videos of these movies.
Not
like,
so much.
yeah, that's
because I've got my few people that I turn to when it comes to comics, and I was like, they're not really doing much. I'm just gonna deep dive, and so I did some wiki hyperlinking, and I'm like, okay, let me see what Spider-Man Noir is, and I think Spider-Man Noir canonically gets his powers by finding the Spider Totem. So he's more of a eldritch bestowment origin
it's more
story.
of a mystical element than a science experiment going wrong.
Yeah, he finds it, touches it, and is bestowed. Where they kind of touch on that in Spider-Man. I've seen it in the comics. I think they did a little bit in the in the animated the who the hell was he? He shows up. He's like an older Spider Totem, and he's fucking handing Peter Parker his ass. He's like, he's not as strong as me, but he's like on top of me. What the fuck? Mm-hmm. And he's like, who came first, the radiation or the spider? And Peter's like, what the fuck?
Speaking all Yoda style to him.
What the fuck? He's like, wait.
Now, you watched X-Men 97. Did you happen to take in...
They did quiet fucking Easter eggs of Peter Parker.
Yes, but I was also going to say, did you watch Your Neighborhood Friendly Spider-Man?
I have not watched that one.
That's the new series. I've watched that one, and the way the Spider-Man gets his powers in this universe is there's a fight, and Doctor Strange has a portal open and a spider falls through it.
Yes, I've seen all this stuff where that spider also gets Miles or something.
Something like that. Like, that's the spider that bit Miles Morales. Yeah. Apparently, Sony has told Marvel, Disney to fuck off on Miles Morales for a while. They're like, not now. Don't even talk about him. Don't bring him up. Don't say shit.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah, so they have their plans. I think Sony's going to try to do a live-action Miles Morales before they let Marvel do it. It'll probably be a co-opetition thing.
There's that, and there could
because
be...
post Secret Wars, what's Sony going to do?
Well, no, check it out. Because if it's Sony, do you know anything about the games? Check it out, dude. 2018, Spider-Man comes out on the PS4.
Right. There's a new Spider-Man game coming.
Halfway through, here's why. If you know comics, it's all like, oh shit, when's Miles Morales Spider-Man gonna come out? Because halfway through the game, it's explicitly said, oh look, hi, I'm Miles Morales. I'm like, when's the shoe gonna drop?
So that's different because they can do that in the games.
And that's what I'm saying.
They can't do that in the movies or TV shows.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they did that. They did it in 2018. I think in 2019, 2020, they dropped Spider-Man Miles Morales. Basically a DLC, but it is another game.
Right.
And then in this last year, I think, or in the last 2 years, they dropped Spider-Man 2. Main plot, you get the symbiote, Venom shows up. But it's a whole tag team that you can be Peter Parker or Miles Morales. So if you're saying that Sony just came up to Marvel recently to say, lay off Miles Morales, I'm kind of... my gamer senses came out, and I think we're due for a Miles Morales game.
Yeah, probably.
But the closest they've come is twice that I know of in the MCU where they've come close to mentioning Miles Morales. The first one was in Spider-Man Homecoming when he's in the parking garage and
he's like, I got a little cousin out here.
He's got a cousin, and there's a deleted scene that didn't make the movie, but they shot it, where he's like, "Hey, yeah, Miles, it's your uncle, whatever. I ain't gonna make it, whatever." That got cut, but there's evidence of it on the internet.
He was technically the Prowler,
and then he
was getting weapons that were being repurposed.
Daredevil, Born Again. Also, when Daredevil is reading off lists of officers, he absolutely said Officer Morales. Now, is that Smith for the MCU, or is that like they never show a character? It was literally just a name drop. Officer Morales.
He's in the universe, dude.
No first name, no last name, no connection. Just Officer Morales. So there's been 2 mentions that I've seen close to Miles, but other than that, Sony says no, don't touch him. So you're not even going to see him in Secret Wars, which is fine. Look, we've got enough Spider-Mans to deal with.
Yeah, because that's what I'm about to say, dude.
We've already got 3 right now.
Have you seen like the most modern power set for Miles Morales? He is insanity.
I'll be honest. Spider-Man's not my biggest character, so second Spider-Man is even further down the list. I don't keep up.
So here's what I'm saying. I think we might be getting a Miles game, because the Miles
probably
Morales...
get a movie before you get a game. Games take 50 years to develop right now.
Sure, but not when a lot
GTA 6 is coming out when 2099.
Unfortunately, right now, especially with the Spider-Man games, I feel like we're in a Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty era where we have New York built out so much.
You're just gonna reskin it.
Reskin it, maybe throw in a few new features.
You could, I guess.
Because, like I said, dude, games are now movies.
Plug and play character, just add him to the new game.
So,
as a bonus pack.
I feel like, if anything,
this would be a great time for Marlboro to bring back their Miles.
Their Miles, dude.
Smoke your Marlboro Miles and turn them in to get Miles Morales.
I don't know, dude. I feel like they're putting so much money in the likenesses in the games that I don't know if they want to make a live action.
But you can do it faster.
Yes, but I'm saying
you can get a. I don't think they'll reskin a game for Miles Morales like that. Maybe adding him as a playable character, but not that. I'm telling you, I think they're going to do a live action version, and that's why it'll end up being a co-opetition, because after Secret Wars, when the MCU
live action Miles Morales to a hand-in-hand game release, you're saying? Or are you saying with Miles Morales versus the Secret Wars drops?
Post Secret Wars.
It'd be coming after.
After, yes. Because at that point, the MCU Spider-Mans will have run their course. You're going to have mainline MCU, probably Tom Holland, and then an MCU Miles Morales. So you'll have the 2 Spider-Mans at the same time.
Guys, comment down below. What are we going to get? Live action movie or a new Miles Morales game? I vote Miles Morales. I'm digging my heels and putting my head in the sand.
I think you get the live action movie first. It's cheaper. It's easier to write off. A video game takes longer to develop. It takes more of an investment to put into it.
Again, man, because I'm looking over here as a production team.
You're looking at it as a production team.
We have we have 80% of the assets. We got to make a few new things.
Sony looks at Spider-Man as their golden fucking goose, dude. It's their like crown, one of their crown jewels.
And this is why I'm secretly betting that both happen. We're gonna get a live action and we're gonna get a game, and just like you said, we're gonna get the movie skin put in.
Which, if you look back, the reason they treat Spider-Man in such high regard, even look at some of these like world building movies they tried to do. There's a reason you don't put a Spider-Man in those movies at all, because they were not that good. You don't want to damage or take any shine off that golden egg that you have. You put a Spider-Man in a movie, you're going to make tons of money. But when the movie's not that good and Spider-Man's only in it for a blink and you'll miss it cameo, you know what I mean? That they were right in focusing on villain movies. I think that was a great call.
Well, with
like Morbius, Craven, like they should Madam Web, like those type of movies, like those world building movies. Those were good ideas, terribly executed, but good ideas.
Fair. Haven't watched them. I haven't watched them.
I watched Morbius. I took in bits and pieces of Craven. I mean, just in the Craven movie alone, you get Craven, the Rhino, and Chameleon. Like the Chameleon is the villain of the movie.
I see. Now, do you think we could make those scripts better and reskin them for these D&D movies I want us to write?
Possibly.
Because are these all origin stories, or are we jumping into like...
Essentially, Morbius was an origin story, and Craven was an origin story that turned into... so the Chameleon in this version is his brother, I believe, and he's going after his brother for like this blood tech or something, I think. I don't know. But yes, mostly their origin stories. Same thing with Madam Web. It's an origin, like her learning her connection to the Spider-Verse and these other three spider-connected people.
Are the Venom movies related into this in this verse, or are they their own verse?
I believe they're connected, but I can't be 100%. I don't even know if they know. I just treat the Venom movies as their own trilogy, not really connected to anything other than light strands to the MCU.
Just
kind of multiversal type shit. Like, I feel the Madam Web, which again, that gets confusing because there was the scene where Michael Keaton was in the Morbius universe in the same prison. At the end of Morbius, there's a scene where Michael Keaton's like, "Hey Doc, I hear we both have a spider problem," or something like that.
I do remember that in that first one.
That was at the end of the Morbius movie.
Oh, in the Morbius movie. I remember in that second Spider-Man movie. Yeah, that's the Vulture one, right?
First one is the Vulture. Second one's Mysterio.
So yeah, in the first one, yeah, at the end when he's getting sent to prison, that one dude with the scorpion tattoo is like says something to him.
Yes, and then similar situation happens at the end of the Morbius movie, but it's Michael Keaton's Vulture who shows up, and not like, how did he end up in that universe now too? Like, what universes are connected here, and how did, or was this taking place when Spider-Man Far From Home was happening, and it's just a teaser credit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is in the future.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That sounds like in that same walk where the Vulture is getting sent through that hall, like he sees I want to say Scorpion is what they were alluding to, and Morbius.
Here, let's pull this up. Jamie, pull up the Morbius post-credit scene.
Because that they are kind of changing how it was. Because at least in the animated, Morbius, through kind of the help of Peter, ends up coming to this gene splicing with bats.
Yeah, we see.
Oops. And I know Peter's smart as fuck, but Peter's straight up in high school.
This is the end of Morbius.
Hello, Janice.
And he shows up. Yeah.
Chingue su madre.
My hand gave out. Yeah, see, this is happening during Far From Home, because he got transported from his universe to another one now.
Hope the food's better in this joint.
The bizarre story developing at the Manhattan detention.
This is Morbius.
This is Morbius.
Himself as Adrian Toomes simply appeared in an otherwise empty cell. A hearing has been set that could likely lead to his immediate release.
Hello.
We're watching in anticipation. See, and I didn't think Morbius was that bad of a movie. It was.
See, I seen enough of the memes. I was like, I'll wait until it.
It's more.
And this is what I was trying to get earlier. Do I actually need to watch Craven, Morbius, and Madam Web?
Probably. Because, see, I don't know now.
On my belly.
Because, like I said, Morbius was such a bad movie for Sony, but now we've got these post-credit scenes. See where Adrian Toomes shows up in Morbiusville with his suit, with a full-on Vulture suit. Where does he get his
suit, though? So now I got so many questions all of a sudden.
Thanks for meeting me, Doc. I've been reading about you. I'm listening. I'm not sure how I got here. Has to do with Spider-Man, I think. I'm still figuring this place out, but I think a bunch of guys like us should team up. Could do some good. Intriguing.
See?
I don't know. So there's a Spider-Man in the Morbs.
Spider-Man gets mentioned in a lot of these universes, but he never shows up in the Sony universe because they don't have a Spider-Man. Essentially,
in the Sonyverse,
do they? Is it Tom Holland? No, because you made Andrew Garfield.
They have two.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They don't have one. They have three, quite honestly, because, you know,
true.
Because when parents get divorced, you have to share custody of Spider-Man.
But Tom Holland is staying at Mommy Mickey's house.
Yes. That's why. That's why they won't. The share, they've got joint custody. One can't make the movie without the other, basically. That's why you're not getting a Spider-Man in any of those movies. They don't have one to show. Again, why post Secret Wars you're going to get a Miles Morales movie to jumpstart that new Spider-Man on the Sony side. You're going to do the movie, and then you're going to have a tie-in game come out a year later.
Okay. Tom Holland is the new movie-verse Peter Parker. So they're going to make
current.
They're going to make a movie in the Morb universe where like I said, right now Tom Holland is the face of Peter Parker.
They don't have time to do that.
They're gonna have time. They're gonna have to. They have the time. They're gonna bring in Tom Holland. Peter Parker dies because that is kind of the origin of Miles Morales. Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man shortly after Peter Parker dies.
There's talks that Brand New Day that he may die in that movie.
This is what I'm telling you.
And then comes
Put
back.
me in the writer's room. I know what's happening.
And then the symbiote finds him, revives him, and he comes back to life in Battle World. And that's how Spider-Man has the black suit in Secret Wars. Because he's not going to be in Doomsday because he's dead.
He's dead in the Mormverse, is what I'm saying.
Could be.
Here's my pitch to getting.
Now he's stuck in that alternate universe, but when Strange redoes the spell, does he go back? Toombs. Does he go back? Remember, he does the spell at the end of the movie?
That's what I'm saying. Like, now he's...
Because Venom went back to his universe, but
Toombs
a small piece got left behind. Toombs was there and then got to go back. Did he go back? We're assuming everybody went back to their original universes, right?
And it seems like it's very, like, actually where they are. So I think just how they showed he just teleported into a random empty cell.
Right.
Now he's actually free. When he gets sent back, he's still out. But he still had enough time to show up, talk to Morb. There is Spider-Man. This is what I'm saying, dude.
So he planted a seed in another universe.
To get a Sonyverse Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure Tom Holland Spider-Man does die. I bet you Black Suit revived Spider-Man ends up dying in Secret Wars, and MCU Tom Holland ends up getting the symbiote because the symbiote's like, I want Peter Parker. And that's how we get Venom in the MCU. And like I said, for Miles Morales Spider-Man to be Peter Parker, Spider-Man has to die. In the Morb universe, they killed off Peter Parker. Spider-Man isn't around. But then guess what? Spider-Man is around. Who the fuck is this motherfucker? And now he's got shocky powers?
Oh, he's got shocky powers?
That's the whole shtick with Miles Morales. This is what I was going to try to get into earlier.
Is he like the son of Jamie Foxx's Electro too?
Sort of, not really. Dude, no.
He fell in the same tank with the eels.
This is where I was kind of like tangenting with Bleach being everything all at once. Miles Morales right now in the comic books is everything all at once. He's a spider totem.
That's too much.
He does at one point have one of the symbiotes. He got turned into a vampire, and I think that's what he got. Extremis. So yeah, he's got a symbiote, but just enough to like keep him sane. And also his shock powers he calls Venom, because originally he just has enough control of it that it comes out when it punches, so he'd stun people with it. And he can also turn invisible. So he can turn invisible, and he has shock powers. He's got spider senses, And because he's in the Spider-Verse, he's like, I need to get web shooters.
I've got another curveball to throw you on a Sony direction.
Okay.
So let's say post Secret Wars. And at this point, the third animated verse Spider movie thing has come out. What if they go total left direction and do a Spider-Gwen movie first? And say, hey, Marvel, you can use Miles now. Introduce him, and then we'll bring him over into our toy box. You guys debut him. A la Civil War 2 or some shit like that. We're gonna keep with the female trend over here, Madam Web, and we're gonna do a Spider-Gwen movie.
Because I can see more animosity that way in the Morbverse. Because, like, again, I think as far as plot-wise, Morbius and Peter Parker are supposed to be friends. And so...
I always felt like Morbius was, like, kind of like a Deadpool character, like an anti-hero. He was just, like a, vigilante, I guess. Like,
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I never really read into more too much.
I didn't either. I just...
as far as animated series goes, and a little bit of
a few
explains.
appearances, and just the way he treated things in the movie. Like, I mean, I know you got to make the villain look good, but still a villain.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as I know, like, they're supposed to be friends, and if they have a spider problem, and
well, it seemed like Toomes. If you listen to the wording, he says, hey, I know a couple of other guys like us, and I thought maybe we could team up and do some good. That hints at, hey, there's two of us here. I know some other dudes. What's 2 plus some other dudes? That seems like the Sinister Six. That's, I think, what they were hinting at. So I feel like... with the villains that we've already been introduced to through the Spider-Man movies, Scorpion, Mysterio, Vulture, Morbius, Craven's been introduced, in his own movie. So there's Doc Ock. We've seen a Doc Ock. I mean, the Goblin, and there's been talks of Peter's guy in the chair, his friend. His name's Jacob something in real life, but there's been talks that he may end up taking the role of Hobgoblin in the MCU. So there's lots of opportunities here to fill that Sinister Six role. Now, we got Venom. I think that's more of a. I think that this is going to be more of a Marvel taking an opportunity to clean up Sony's mess and say, look, bring these people in. We're going to do a quick hit, 10 minutes in Secret Wars of Spider-Man battling his, Sinister Six team or whatever, and that's it. And these characters are all done. Put them away. We're going to we're clearing the board for you. No harm, no foul. Now you can start fresh, and there's no harsh words towards you guys because we took care of it. You know what I mean? That's a great way to look at it. Go let Marvel clean up our mess. Let them do the dirty work.
Dude, I think we need some finals.
Kill off a couple Spider-Mans along the way. Toby and Andrew.
No, we cannot. Not in the incursions.
Yeah.
Dude. Any finals?
Man, we nerded out on some comic shit, didn't we?
Comics, manga.
Final thoughts. Let's see.
I don't really have any final thoughts. I do have a show coming up the 18th of December at Supernatural Brewery in, I believe it's Livonia, Plymouth area. Supernatural Brewery with Dan Turco and a bunch of other funny folks. So check that out. We also, before that show, we will be having our last Moose show of the season.
Dude.
Breaking news, we will be doing the Holiday Ha-Ha open mic.
Come check me out, y'all.
From 8 to whenever we're done laughing. So the sign-up sheet will go up at 7. Come on out, have some good drinks, enjoy the Moose vibes out there.
Come say hi to Paige, yo.
Yeah, Paige will probably... We're going to let her just run... She's closing the show.
She's closing it, dude.
Yeah, she's closing the show. We're just going to give her the mic and let her go until she's done. But other than that, guys, we've got some fun holiday episodes coming your way.
Stuff on the pipes written down, dude. We got something going. We're gonna yap your ears on holiday stuff.
Oh, holidays! The humdinger of holidays is coming up.
Yeah,
man.
all the trees are naked.
All right. Anything else? You got any finals?
Come check me in the metro if I'm around. Do you want to play games? I'll play some games with y'all. I'm thinking of starting up that games and chats. Maybe that's part of one of the shows we start. We just game and chat
while we're apart.
We got some stuff in the works, guys.
We've got some production to do, and 2026 is going to be a fun year for the Very Good podcast. But till next time, guys, you know what to do. Do a thing, say a thing, make a thing. Just might change your life.
Guys. Oh, my fucking bladder, dude.
Your bladder, huh?
Yeah, I've had a little too much coffee today.
Who had kids? You or your wife?
Look, dude.
Look, I could probably make it home without going.